Pain is almost like your body saying, alive! A different way to look at it is courage is needed for growth. It's scary to inflict pain on yourself in a beneficial way. Please don't hurt yourself. If you feel bad about yourself, please ask for help if that's what's going on with you. Pain, regardless of what type, whether it be mental, physical, emotional, it's feedback that you're doing something. You're inflicting something onto yourself. Now, it could be like negative pain where it's you got into a toxic relationship and now you have to unlearn a lot of painful things that you put yourself onto, because remember, we take responsibility for the actions that we take in life. So if you're feeling pain, at some point in the process, you inflicted that onto yourself. There's a direct correlation to you staying stuck in life and transforming, and that's your relationship with discomfort. Your relationship with discomfort really needs to be strong because it's the one thing that's going to create your mind to do things that you haven't done before. If you have a goal of having a six-pack, but you've never had a six-pack before, you're not going to get at it. You're not going to get the six-pack from what you've been doing. You have to get in an uncomfortable situation, a really almost like barefoot in the rain type of uncomfortableness, and sit in that and make it really suck. And the more you can do that, you are going to gain a sense of, I can go into the discomfort and come out with an insight that can put you back into it stronger. The more you do something, the more efficient you get. I paused myself because I was about to say easier. It's going to get easier, but it doesn't get easier. You get stronger. You create more power in your mind. You believe that you're more powerful, thus more confidence to achieve an uncomfortable task is in your power, which is pretty great. Another point I want to get at is pain creates flow. I have a little story to tell about flow and how I reached it through pain. A couple weeks ago, I ran a half marathon and I feel pretty proud about it. I ran it in about 1 hour and 40 minutes, which for a first time run is pretty impressive. About 4 miles in, I was pretty good, but I started feeling a little, if you're a runner, you know this pain, a little kind of exhaustion in this area of just sharp breathing, and it just creates pain, and I was feeling a lot of pain, and I kind of was trying to tell myself what I just told you guys, like, all right, this is needed. You have to feel the discomfort. And the more and more I kind of told myself that, I was in a race. I'm not gonna, collapse mentally, right? So I'm just telling myself, come on, you gotta just hold the discomfort. And eventually, I found silence in my mind. It wasn't, oh, this is painful. Oh, this is, It was more, boom, 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 of me like dissolving into the motion of me running. I was just moving with my body. Like my mental state was gone and I was in the moment of running. And that probably started around mile six or 7, and then around, I want to say mile 9 or 10. I wasn't really paying attention to the mile markers, but around mile 9 or 10, I'm pretty sure, I started feeling the pain again because I took a rest break. Like I went to drink water, so of course you kind of have to re-enter it. And actually, I saw my mom and dad at some point in the run, so I think that definitely helped kind of bring my spirits up. And I'll show a little clip. So as you can see, I was pretty locked in. But all that to say, truly, the more pain you can put onto yourself, beneficially, meaning it is a positive reinforcement of the habits that you want to embrace. So I'm not saying get into a toxic relationship so that then you can break up and then, of course not that, right? But pain in physical exercise truly is what builds you. Your ideal physical self needs to feel pain consistently. Not as suffering, but as a signal that you're moving in the right direction. If you want to become your ideal physical self, you can click the link in the description, learn about it. Other than that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys for watching.